What is happening, Hollywood men fam? Buckle up, because the news cycle is absolutely exploding, and we've got the inside scoop on the stories that are shaking up the entire industry. From jaw-dropping transformations to the ultimate test of acting prowess, this is not the episode you want to miss. Get ready for some unmissable updates that are setting the internet ablaze. Let's dive in. First up, the Oscar buzz is real, and it's surrounding a major Hollywood titan making a bold move into uncharted territory. We're talking about a career-defining performance that could redefine how we see one of the biggest stars on the planet. Get ready for the deep dive into a role that's pushing boundaries and challenging perceptions like never before. Next on the radar, the behind-the-scenes details are just as intense as the on-screen drama. We're pulling back the curtain on the incredible dedication and physical transformation required for this groundbreaking role. Think hours in the makeup chair and a complete immersion into a character that demanded more than anyone expected. This is the raw, unfiltered truth about what it takes to transform for a role of a lifetime. And we can't forget. Sometimes, the greatest challenge isn't in front of the camera, but within. We're exploring the personal journey of an actor confronting his own fears and pushing past his comfort zone to deliver a performance that's both vulnerable and powerful. This is about confronting limitations and finding liberation in the process. Finally, let's talk about the moments that truly define us, the traditions that connect us to our roots. We're celebrating a heartwarming display of family, culture, and heritage that's melting hearts and going viral. It's a beautiful reminder of where we come from and the love that binds us. Don't miss a second of it. Hit that like button, subscribe for more exclusive content, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let's go. The Oscar campaign kicks off. The race for accolades has officially begun for Dwayne Johnson's latest venture, as a high-profile feature in Vanity Fair heralds his performance in Benny Safdie's The Smashing Machine. Premiering soon at the Venice Film Festival, this project marks a significant departure from Johnson's established action hero persona, delving into a raw and emotionally complex portrayal of MMA fighter Mark Kerr. The film promises to showcase a side of Johnson rarely seen, one that grapples with genuine fear and vulnerability, a stark contrast to his typically invincible on-screen characters. Johnson himself shared his trepidation, admitting in the Vanity Fair piece that he spent 3 to 4 hours a day in prosthetics, experiencing a level of nervous anticipation he hadn't felt in years. I had not experienced that in a very, very, very long time, where I was really scared and thinking, I don't know if I can do this. Can I do this? He confessed. This admission suggests a conscious effort to break free from his commercial straitjacket and explore more challenging roles, a move that has been long anticipated by some industry observers. The narrative of The Smashing Machine centers on Kerr's tumultuous career and personal battles in the late 90s, a period marked by brutal physical and emotional tolls. Safdie, known for his intense directorial style, reportedly pushed Johnson to his limits, with the actor stating, "I realized that maybe these opportunities weren't coming my way because I was too scared to explore this stuff." The film's early buzz indicates a potential career-defining moment for Johnson, with Safdie praising his performance as unreal and stating Johnson was acting with every fiber of his body. This ambitious undertaking positions Johnson for a potential awards season run, a significant shift from his blockbuster-driven career. However, the film's absence from prestigious festivals like Telluride and the New York Film Festival, despite Safdie's previous success with the latter, has sparked some discussion about its reception and potential Oscar trajectory. The industry will be watching closely as The Smashing Machine makes its debut, ready to see if this transformation will indeed earn Johnson the critical acclaim he seems to be pursuing. But what exactly did it take for The Rock to embody this gritty character? Get ready for the deep dive into the intense preparation behind the transformation. The grueling transformation of The Rock. Dwayne Johnson's commitment to his role in Benny Safdie's The Smashing Machine has been nothing short of extraordinary, with the actor revealing the extensive daily process of transforming into MMA fighter Mark Kerr. Johnson shared with Vanity Fair that each morning on set involved a painstaking 3 to 4 hours, in the makeup chair, a testament to the detailed prosthetics required to embody Care's weathered persona. This immersive approach was crucial for Johnson, who admitted to feeling an unprecedented level of nerves and fear about taking on such a raw and gritty role, a significant departure from his usual action hero image. It was very real. I had not experienced that in a very, very, very long time, where I was really scared and thinking, I don't know if I can do this. Can I do this? Johnson confessed. He linked this fear to a realization that perhaps challenging, transformative roles had eluded him because he was too afraid to pursue them. I was so hungry for an opportunity to do something raw and gritty and rip myself open. And all of a sudden, Smashing Machine comes along, he added. Co-star Emily Blunt, who plays Care's wife Dawn, described Johnson's immersion as an effortless immersion, and like a full disappearance, spooky. She noted his willingness to shed his established persona, stating, "He has absorbed and borne witness to so much of what Mark has experienced that it was such a beautiful thing to watch this person let go of having to be an image, of having to be The Rock, and crack himself in half for this role." Johnson elaborated on the prosthetic process, mentioning about 13 or 14 different prosthetics that were subtle yet impactful, allowing him to fully inhabit the character from his walk to his speech. The close friendship between Johnson and Blunt proved instrumental in navigating the intense emotional landscape of the film. If Emily and I weren't best friends, I don't know that we could have gone to the places we went to. That closeness created the trust, which then allowed for the vulnerability, which then allowed for us to go anywhere, Johnson explained. Blunt echoed this sentiment, highlighting how their trust enabled them to explore the depths of Care's struggles and their tumultuous relationship. Johnson found the process both terrifying and profoundly rewarding, describing it as a form of catharsis. "I'm not a big therapy person. I found it so scary, but also so nourishing and freeing. I ripped it open." The film, which premieres at the Venice Film Festival and opens in theaters October 3rd, is poised to reveal a new dimension of Dwayne Johnson's acting capabilities, showcasing a profound commitment to character transformation. But it wasn't just the physical transformation that was challenging. The emotional depth required an equally profound personal journey. Now, let's explore the actor's own internal battles and how he confronted them for this role. Confronting fear for a career-defining role. Dwayne Johnson has candidly shared the profound nervousness and self-doubt he experienced while preparing for his role as MMA fighter Mark Care in Benny Safdie's The Smashing Machine, a sentiment that marked a significant departure from his typically confident on-screen presence. In the lead-up to production, Johnson admitted to a level of fear he hadn't felt in decades, questioning his own ability to deliver the performance required. It was very real. "I had not experienced that in a very, very, very long time, where I was really scared and thinking, I don't know if I can do this. Can I do this?" he revealed. This introspection led him to believe that his reluctance to explore more challenging, less conventional roles might have been the reason such opportunities hadn't materialized. "I realized that maybe these opportunities weren't coming my way because I was too scared to explore this stuff," Johnson stated. He expressed a deep hunger for roles that allowed him to be raw and vulnerable, making The Smashing Machine a perfect, albeit daunting, fit. Johnson's co-star, Emily Blunt, who plays Care's girlfriend Dawn, observed that Johnson had been largely confined to the image of an invincible hero, suggesting he may have believed that was the only path audiences wanted him to tread. DJ has been pigeonholed into the image of the big hero who's got all the answers and he's going to fix everything and he's invincible, Blunt commented. "I think until this moment, maybe he thought that was the only lane that people wanted to see him in." Johnson echoed this, emphasizing his eagerness to rip myself open through the role. The project's genesis traces back to Johnson's viewing of the 2002 HBO documentary on Mark Care, whose story of addiction and resilience resonated deeply with the actor, especially given his own experiences with friends lost to addiction and suicide. He felt a connection to Care's journey and saw a potential in portraying him. The collaboration with director Benny Safdie, initiated after Johnson saw Safdie's Uncut Gems, faced delays, but was reignited by Safdie's continued passion for the project. Blunt's involvement, stemming from her friendship with Johnson and her own work on the Oppenheimer set, helped solidify the film's development. Safdie drew inspiration from classic fight films like Rocky and The Harder They Fall, but also infused the project with an earnestness reminiscent of Frank Capra's It's a Wonderful Life, aiming to capture Kerr's complex duality as both a formidable fighter and a vulnerable individual. The film eschews traditional sports movie tropes, focusing instead on Kerr's struggles with substance abuse and his volatile relationship with Dawn, portraying him not as an invincible champion, but as a deeply human figure. Safdie aimed for a visceral, almost voyeuristic viewing experience, using documentary-style cinematography to place the audience directly within Kerr's headspace. Johnson described the process of shedding his public persona as a form of liberation, stating, "I found it so scary, but also so nourishing and freeing. I ripped it open." This willingness to confront his fears and delve into unexplored emotional territory positions Johnson for a significant career evolution, potentially earning him critical acclaim and awards recognition. While the internal journey was transformative, the film also captures profound moments of cultural expression and family connection. Now, let's shift gears to a more personal and celebratory aspect of The Rock's life. The Rock honors heritage with family dance. Dwayne The Rock Johnson recently shared a heartwarming moment on Instagram, showcasing his participation in the traditional Samoan tauluga dance alongside his mother and family. The clip captured a deeply personal celebration of heritage, where Johnson, shirtless to honor the cultural significance of Polynesian tattoos, joined his daughters and other relatives in the sacred dance. He explained the profound meaning behind the ritual in his caption, noting that the act of slapping the ground was a gesture of deep respect for the elders and the sacredness of the moment. The experience was highly emotional for Johnson, who acknowledged the fast pace of his life, but emphasized the importance of returning home to Hawaii to honor his roots and family traditions. This wasn't the first time Johnson has shared his love for the tauluga. He previously participated in the dance with his mother at the Mona 2 premiere, underscoring its consistent significance in his life. The act of dancing with his mother, in particular, is a cherished tradition that highlights their close bond and shared commitment to their cultural identity. Johnson's public embrace of his heritage serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of family and tradition, resonating deeply with his global audience. It's a beautiful display of cultural pride and a testament to the enduring strength of family connections, offering a glimpse into the personal values that shape one of the world's most recognizable stars. This intimate portrayal of his cultural roots offers a contrast to his high-octane film roles, revealing a more grounded and deeply connected side of the superstar. These deeply personal moments often become the most cherished memories. But before we wrap up, let's take a lightning-fast look back at all the major stories we covered today. From Oscar buzz to cultural pride, we've covered it all. Dwayne Johnson is making waves with a transformative role in The Smashing Machine, pushing his acting boundaries to new limits. He also shared an emotional family moment, celebrating Samoan tradition with his mother. It's been a whirlwind week in Hollywood, and we've got you covered. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Hollywood Men for all your entertainment news, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Follow us on all social media platforms to stay connected. We'll see you in the next one.